FinTech isn't an umbrella term to describe the post-crisis evolution of a lot of businesses that have come about in order to serve existing financial services companies in a way that perhaps they weren't before, to provide new products and services to consumers that are looking to interact with financial services businesses in a different way. Millennials, people that are used to using mobile apps to do things rather than going into a bank to do things perhaps. The financial technology market is a very competitive space. In order to be successful, as well as having something unique about the product or the service that you sell, you need to be able to convince the regulator, you need to be able to convince incumbent financial services businesses, and to convince ultimately consumers that you have the right ingredients for your product or service in terms of what it does, how it works, but also the governance around that and the security. Consumers are interested or concerned about security. So how as a fintech can you be successful? Perhaps security is something that maybe isn't high on the agenda of some fintech companies. Embracing security, encompassing that in your messaging, your go-to-market, certainly will aid you in being successful as a fintech business. The main difference that we see in fintech businesses compared to perhaps traditional banking organisations is that they focus really on one line of business, whereas banks traditionally are focused on everything. Financial technology is more than just a replacement or a disruption of traditional financial services. There are new lines of products, new lines of services, different ways of dealing with day-to-day interactions from a financial perspective. Technology being used to perhaps support traditional banking activities, to add value to products and services that traditional banking industries provided, but also to look at new ways, completely new ways of doing things. The growth in fintech in the UK can be attributed to a couple of factors. Number one, a huge amount of expertise, a critical mass of expertise in financial services, and also a hugely vibrant technology scene. So those two things combined have created an environment where financial brains and technology minds can converge and find creative and innovative solutions to financial problems. Fintech businesses have a significant advantage over traditional financial services organisations in terms of the technologies, because they don't have to deal with that problem of integration, of integrating legacy technologies and legacy systems with new technologies and new systems. The Financial Conduct Authority are very clear in the guidelines that they push out to all financial services and all financially regulated businesses in terms of understanding their supply chain. So it's very important for fintechs, when they're bringing new products to market, that they're able to demonstrate quite clearly to whoever they're going to be selling to that they're providing their products from a platform that is secure and compliant. Information security done well is all about enabling innovation, but in a controlled manner. If you embrace security in the development of your products, in the platforms, in the infrastructures that you use to deliver those services to your customers, innovation and security should actually be best friends. Some of the emerging trends that we're seeing in fintech at the moment are regulation technology, so the use of technology, especially data analytics, in order to help financial services businesses deal with the challenges of compliance and regulation. Robo-advice, so that people can interact with very intelligent, almost artificial intelligence systems in order to understand the best decision making for them in terms of investing. Other areas that we're seeing a huge amount of movement and investment in are distributed ledger systems, so using blockchain, the system that powers Bitcoin, and also mobile payments. That's especially relevant in emerging countries. Financial technologies are all about the collaboration and the competition that is created in the financial services sector by these new businesses that are starting up and disrupting the way in which financial services businesses have always operated. That's huge value for the consumer. It has huge value for the UK economy. So in summary, fintech's exciting, it's here to stay, and we're very proud at The Bunker to be working with a number of both new and well-established fintech businesses.